둘, 셋, 자, 신짜오, we are BTS!
Ciao, everybody. Hi everybody, my name is Kim Win and welcome into my channel. I am the American woman who's going to be doing a review for you today for BTS's Danger Mo Blue Mix remix featuring Thanhbui. If you're new to my channel, I create videos mainly aimed at people who are new to BTS or the K-pop genre. So in each of my video, I'm going to explain a little bit about the artist and a little bit about the song so we can share the information together. And I always welcome people who are new. I have quite a few new subscribers since the last time I made a video, so thank you everybody for joining my little channel. And as always, I welcome every army who's been following me along or have just joined in and say hello. I appreciate all of your feedback. As usual, you guys have been guiding me since day one on this BTS journey, and I appreciate you guys so much. So welcome everybody. BTS is Bangtansoyeondan. They are a 7-member band from South Korea, and currently they are the biggest boy band in the world. Now, I have already done a reaction to the original Danger music video, so if you get a chance, go ahead and take a look at that. I actually go through the background about the song. I also go through some of the behind the scenes production and interviews. That's where we get to see RM's soft serve hair, and of course V cutting the infamous wig that V was supposed to wear and ended up cutting his own hair. And of course, Danger was actually recorded in 2 countries, South Korea, and as well as a garage in Los Angeles in the United States. I'm not going to repeat any of that, so I'm going to have you refer to my original reaction to check out all of the details. For this video, I want to focus more on the collaboration with Tang. So let's start off with the concepts of their album. You may have heard about School Trilogy. It is the first Korean language and Japanese language era of BTS's career. BTS debuted as a group in 2013, and School Trilogy was actually the first Korean language and Japanese language era of BTS's career. It started on June 12th of 2013 with their Korean debut single album called Too Cool for School, and officially finished on November 20th, 2014 with Danger Mo Blue Mix featuring Tang music video. All of the content released in this era have the concept, quote, a defiant teenager. This era is the first part of Chapter 1, Reflections of Youth, and first part of the BTS Chronicles. Dark and Wild has been described as a collection of tracks that explore the unique power of hip-hop and demonstrate the musical direction BTS was taking, and it was meant to be a direct continuation in the theme of their previous release. Taking a deeper dive into the Dark and Wild album itself, Dark and Wild was BTS's debut studio album. It was released by Big Hit Entertainment on August 20th of 2014. The album contains 14 tracks with Danger as its lead single. Big Hit Entertainment, BTS's agency, later released 2 music videos for the lead single Danger, which featured short excerpts from their tracks that made up the album with harder hip-hop track and R&B sounds and electronic elements interspersed. On November 13th, as a result of a collaboration with Vietnamese-Australian singer Thanhbui, and during production of the album, BTS recorded their original single Danger, and 1 month later, the remix version of the Danger music video was produced and directed by Lumpins and GDW. The album served as a narrative extension of the School Trilogy and as a transition into their next series. Musically, the album was described as having fused the grungy electric guitar sounds of rock within the framework of hip-hop and continued to expand the sound towards R&B. The central theme of the album was described as lyrics focus on expressing the sentiments of maturing youthful desires and impatience for romance. Dark and Wild debuted at number 2 in South Korea, On the Gaon Weekly Album Chart, issue for the third week of August of 2014. And by the end of the month, it peaked at number 3 on the Gaon Monthly Chart for August. The album also entered various Billboard charts in the United States, ranking at number 3 and 27 on the World Album and the Top Heat Seekers charts, respectively. This marked the second time that a BTS release charted on the Billboard's album rankings. Both of the album's singles entered the World Digital Songs chart. Danger peaked at number 7 on the issue dated September 7th, while War of Hormone peaked at number 11 on the issue dated November 8th. The title song, Danger, the song achieved unexpected success when on September 4th, it rose to number 3 on the Billboard World Albums chart. Now, after Danger caused a storm throughout Asia, the success effect prompted Thanhbui and BTS to continue working on a new version of Danger with 2 parts performed in English and Korean, released in parallel at both Korean and Vietnamese markets. The music video version of Danger Mo Blue Mix, which was released on November 23rd, immediately warmed up the music market and received positive reviews from international K-pop fans, marking the close cooperation between Tang and Big Hit Entertainment. The Mo Blue Mix version, described as they kept the initial grit of the original, but worked in a piano focus as well as new English verses. Tang, who lent both his vocals and piano skills to the track, this new version brings a whole new aura to life with its mellow and soulful melody. In 2014, Thanhbui was the one who participated in co-composing the title song, Danger, in BTS's Dark and Wild album. And although it is not considered one of the most popular or well-known song for that fact in their discography, it does play an important role in bringing the group's name closer to an international audience, especially Vietnamese audiences. The song won many impressive achievements, most notably ranked 3rd Billboard World Albums category. Let's switch gears right now and take a look at Thanhbui. Tang is a Vietnamese-Australian singer-songwriter, producer, and music teacher and director of his own music school. His family actually moved to Melbourne when he was 7. And prior to moving to Vietnam, he was in a boy band called North and toured with the band all over Southeast Asia until the band split in 2006. 2 years later, Tang auditioned for Australian Idol in 2008 during its 6th season, but unfortunately he didn't win the competition and was eliminated during the top 8 night. And then after moving to Vietnam, he found much success as an international songwriter. His songs have hit number 1 on charts throughout the world, including songs written for MTV's Real World and some of Asia's best-known artists at the time, such as J-pop artists such as Arashi, and from K-pop, TVXQ, and BTS. And in 2014, it was then that Tang won acclaim for co-writing the hit singles for the famous supergroup BTS as the artist. He was then featured on the song's remix release. Tang is actually the first Vietnamese artist to collaborate and appear in the music video of the, quote, digital music monster, K-pop. More specifically, he also participated in composing for BTS's song Danger. And until now, the collaboration between Thanhbui and BTS is still praised as the magic handshake of artists from Vietnam and Korea. And we're not stopping there. The music video Danger remix version was done in black and white version in English, Korean, with Thanhbui's voice, also made international fans crazy and constantly praised, and created a big explosion, opened the door opportunities for cross-regional cooperation with Vietnamese artists. And talking about the opportunity to have a handshake with a famous Korean boy group, Tang once shared, quote, It was the manager of my musical work abroad, David Rowley, who brought the opportunity to me. It's also a blessing that BTS chose the song. There were many musicians chosen to write the melody, but they still didn't feel right. When I received the invitation, I wrote the song within 15 minutes, and luckily the tune suits BTS. That's why BTS's manager chose Danger as the album's title track. Tang actually flew to Korea to film the music video for the Mo Blue mix with BTS's members. Tang said that he did not want to include Vietnamese in the original because he wanted the song to be international. The English version was a resounding success not only in Vietnam and Korea, but also received great support from the international community. As part of the promotion of the Mo Blue Mix remix, there was actually a cover contest that was going on at the time that BTS and Tang both promoted. Let's take a look at that promo.
Xin chào các bạn, chúng tôi là
BTS.
Và tôi là Thanh Bui.
Right, we want to give you a chance to be the part of our new song collaboration with BTS and Thanhbui by performing and translating the chorus to Vietnamese.
You could do it yourself or you could do it with a friend. And we're going to choose two people who will have the best translation and the best performance of the translation. We're going to win two tickets.
Two tickets.
Two tickets to go and see all of us, BTS and myself, in concert, and we'll also meet in person as well, backstage.
Wow.
So, what are you waiting for? Send in your videos now.
둘, 셋.
chúc các bạn may mắn.
The contest for the Danger cover at the time became a trend that attracted a large number of V-pop, Vietnamese pop, and K-pop, Korean pop, young people to participate in writing Vietnamese lyrics and covers at that time. And of course, in addition to the main award, the winning cover was covered by BTS. It was actually BTS who actually admitted that Tang's singing line was the most attractive part of the Dangerous remix. Quote, "The new part in English make the song more attractive than the original, and that's what we expect for a remix, something very new and very special," BTS said. And although Danger, you will probably haven't even heard, or even a lot of people in the fandom aren't even aware of this version. However, it still played a pioneering role, helping with the name of the big, quote, chicken hit, came close to Korean Vietnamese public in the early days of the group's debut. Danger Mo Blue Mix version is described as a song that began with a steady piano beat and Rap Monster, RM's name at the time, powerful and angry rap. Now, when the chorus begins with the song is still giving that angry and heartbroken vibe as the boys take turns singing into the camera. When it's Tang's turn to sing, it brings in a beautiful English rendition of the song, making it a real treat for international fans. If you haven't had a chance to see the original version, I highly recommend that you go ahead and do that first. Then come back here and take a look at my reactions. I'm going to make some pauses as we go through this, okay? So with that said, let's get started.
There's an emotion between the man and a woman. Don't want to calculate it, don't want to regulate it.
Baby
If I knew
Bangkok.
the true love was like this, I can't be sure if I'd have tried it. All I feel is anger and the danger.
맨 나 이런 색 너는 너 나는 나 너의 공색 핸드폰은 장색 내 남친이 맡긴 하니 I'm sick 왜 숙제처럼 표현들은 mirror 우리 무슨 business 아님 내가 싫어 던던 되게 던던 좀 살가워져라 오늘도 또 주문을 빌어 우린 평행선 같은 곳을 보지만 좀 다른
JK rapping.
넌 나밖에 없는데 왜 너 밖에 있는 것만 같은지 공하면 넌 물어 삐쳤니 나 삐지겠던 적이 나 있었니 넌 귀엽니 나 침묵니 생기긴 네가 더 사랑하는 기적이 넌 내가 없는데 난 너로 가득해 미칠 것 같아 해 헷갈리게 하지 마 장난해 너 도대체 내가 뭐야 만만해 날 갖고 노는 거야 너 지금 위험해 왜 나를 시험해 왜 나를 시험해 헷갈리게 하지 마 장난해 너 도대체 내가 뭐야 만만해 날 갖고 노는 거야 너 지금 위험해 왜 나를 시험해 왜 나를 시험해 헷갈리게 하지 마 헷갈리게 하지 마 헷갈리게 하지 마 연락 부재중 연락 수배중 너란 여자 분심을 수색중 고작 보내준 게 문자 두세줄 이게 내가 바랬던 연애 꿈 파란만장 러브스토리 다 어디 갔나 드라마 나온 주인공들 다 저리 가라 너 때문에 수백 번 져잡는 머리카락 넌 담당 그저 당당 나저 방방 money money 난 내게 money 너보다 네 친구에게 전해준 내 소식 원해 너를 원해 너란 여자 사기꾼 내 맘을 흔든 범인 불이 붙기 전부터 내 마음 다 쓰고 일방적인 구애를 해봤자 헛수고 너에게 난 그저 연인이 아닌 우정이 편했을지도 몰라 I'm a loser You hesitate all your mistakes Stop wasting my time So you like playing games roll the dice again but beware you take care You're in danger tonight My heart is burning can you feel it tonight Like an open fire lighting up the sky There will be no escape You and me face to face We'll take it all the way We're in danger tonight My heart is burning Can you feel it tonight Like an open fire lighting up the sky There will be no escape You and me face to face We'll take it all the way We're in danger
Oh my god. Oh my god. Where has this version been? Why is it not more popular? Army, tell me why. I love this version. So many levels. Okay, first of all, let's start from the very beginning, okay? I wanted to dance the choreo to this. I was trying to dance out to the choreo because it is a classic song with a classic choreography from Sun Duk, okay? The very beginning, when they open up, the black and white is dramatic. Starts out with this melodic piano. And when you think of the piano, most of the time when I think of piano being used in popular music, normally it would be like, for example, maybe on a jazz type of genre, or really classical music is where most of the piano that I hear, right? And maybe rock and roll type of music. But rap, I was not expecting that, okay? And remember, at that time, when BTS debuted as a group, their focus was they started as a hip-hop group before they started expanding and maturing to other type of genre. So hip-hop and piano are two things that you don't expect to be combined together. And he starts out slowly, and this black and white is beautiful cinematically. Shows the back of Tang walking in, and then it opens up with RM with his sexy, deep voice, setting the stage and the tone for this angst, this teenage angst relationship that's happening. Great intro of Tang. This is in Korea. He flew here to film this. Look at them,
If
baby
I know that true love
bangtangies.
was like this, I can't be sure if I'd have tried it. All I feel is anger.
All he feels is
And the
anger
danger.
and angst right now.
맨날 이런 색 너는 너 나는 난 너의 공색
And if you notice, they kind of kept the same, what do you call those backup vocals? What? You hear that little backup noise and you hear the same thing you would on a hard-hitting version of this and the original Danger. The original Danger is hard-hitting, whereas this is like the softer, gentler version side of it. And the skyline on this is actually in Korea. It's beautiful right now. And RM, starting off with his facial expression and his tone of voice, just sets the stage for this song. Well done. So angry. His shirt's amazing. I like that transition. You notice some of these transitions, they do like this. They do the hand movement and it looks like the camera angle, they're not moving from room to room. They're just going in circular. If you notice that, they're transitioning from one singer to the next in a circular pattern. JK, when the band first started out, they actually had Jungkook. He is, I forgot if they called the main or the lead singer. He's the main singer of this group, basically. The youngest member of the group. In the original video, he was actually also rapping. And in the early days of BTS, Jungkook actually rapped. You don't hear him rap much in the later songs, in the more recent songs, but in the earlier versions, he did. And his emo hair. How old are you? I can't get mad at him. The beat comes in. Okay. Just like in the original version, when Jin came in with that beautiful melody, again, unexpected in American hip-hop song. When they're going hard at it on the verses, on the instrumentation, you don't see a break with this beautiful melody from a vocalist coming in. And this is what's unique about them. When they fuse this type of genre together, it just sounds, and it blends in beautifully. And Jin has happened to be my favorite vocalist from this group. Here comes Jimin. I have to stop here because Jimin, first of all, if you guys know him or know his background, he's a sweetheart. He's an angel. So seeing him all tough and angry is too adorable. And Jimin actually, in the more recent song, you usually hear him hitting the higher range. And here he's doing a different tonality, a lower range. And so some of you who are not familiar with them and just realizing that they have a very wide range, some of these vocalists. Look. The beat comes in. I love his drums. Close up of Jimin. Look at him. Thanhbui. Actor. Don't get me twisted. Hurt me so. Here comes the angst. Teenage angst. I want to do the dance so bad. The chorus. Switching to the rappers. This is J-Hope. Listen to the piano. And the guitar comes in. The piano here. Yeah. During the rapper part, they bring in the piano melodic background where the rappers overtone it. It's just an amazing mix. It sounds so well, and this is something you would never expect. You have the hard-hitting rappers going at it, but then you have this melodic this underlying musical instrumentation that is supporting the rappers. It's just a beautiful blend. Again, the transition. Okay, when Tang come in, oh my God, his voice. I love his voice. I love his tonality with the mix in here. He brings like this, almost like this medium tonality that's coming in, and the way he enunciate and emphasize some of that's wasting my time. I've heard BTS does that sometime as well. This is very much of something I hear in the vocalist during the 80s period. And he sounds amazing. He has an amazing voice for this. And I appreciate the English. I really appreciate the English, you guys. And I'm glad they went with the English because that is the smart route to do if you are wanting to expand internationally. Let's hear that again. He came in bringing in Tang, and he took over the second half of the song. Look how young Sugar was. Drums come in, the heartbeat, climax, the English, the drums. Up the sky. Soulful, very soulful, very R&B-ish, and that he's given the vibe to. And then he calms it down. They bring it to a climax. It's sort of like the ending and the intro and the outro are the same. The slower pace, right? Start slow, climax, and end slow. Beautiful, Tang. My only wish for this song, I'm gonna be honest, on the editing, I would love for him to hit a high note. A really high note. Like belted out high note. That would have been it for me, but he chose to calm it down. I love this version so much. I loved the original Danger as it was. It was hard-hitting, and it was the first time, it was one of the first songs that I've ever did with BTS as far as the reaction, and I love the rock genre that they were going for, the hard-hitting and the choreography. It is a classic in the BTS discography, so if you haven't had a chance, check out my reaction to that. I actually did that. And not only that, I love the song so much, I did the dance practice reaction to this as well. And there was another dance practice called the Appeal version, which I actually made that a Halloween where they dressed up, and it was a Halloween version for me reaction that I did. So if you get a chance, take a look at that. I'm also going to do a live version of this, but this will be a little bit later down the line because I have other videos that I want to do, but I will be getting to the live version of this as well. I am so proud and so happy to see someone of Vietnamese background because I am part Vietnamese. Nguyen is a very common last name for Vietnamese if you don't know. And I'm just so thrilled that he was one of the first international collaborator with BTS, and he met them before they were even more famous than they are now. I love it. It's the R&B, almost a very soulful version that he gave, which is equally beautiful. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know what you guys think. Do you like this version? Do you like the original version? And what did you think of Tang's rendition of it? Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a like, and also check out all of the other music video reactions that I've done. I would love for you to share any comments that you have about it. Until next time, I hope everyone takes care, stay healthy, stay safe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. 리조나 에모뉴
해봐 빨리 비트박스 연습해볼게.
천재 엄청 야 처음에 뭐였지? 나 뭐였지? 낙한 뭐였나? 낙한 건조유 아 낙한 건 오케이 다시 렛츠고 남간
보드드 네가 해봐. One, two, three, four.
Not gonna do it tonight.
다시 야 이거 템포 약간 터져 약간
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 나
네 시작
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Not gonna do it tonight.
야, 얘 숨차 두고.
알겠어
악수하면 진짜 올라가면 된대.
진짜
Em tâm tôi ra núi nhé, không phải em tâm tung.
자 합시다
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Not gonna do it tonight. Buông tay tôi trai như nước, dòng tâm tôi hăng đi. Buông tay tôi trai như nước, vì cho là em muốn như vậy.
진짜. 아, 여행 가고 싶다.
나도. 나 여행 시작하면은 베트남에 갈 거야.
베트남? 너도 데려가라. Vietnam, are you ready?
여러분들 저를 뭐라고 부릅니까? 가슈가라고 여러분들 가슈가 네 그리고 오마이갓 진짜 너무한다 진짜 진짜 오늘 팀이 들어와요 가치민 하보다 가치민 들어와요 가치민 들어와요 데리고 왔다 가치민 들어왔네요 가슈가와 네 지금 갑자기 야 여러분 베트남 언제 어때요? 베트남 역시
베트남은 또 뭐죠?
베트남
뭐가 맛있죠?
포라는 쌀국수 쌀국수요 베트남 쌀국수인데요 포라는